In this video, I'm going to discuss about the what is the best advice for any kind of a software tester. This couple of points that I'm discussing in this video are basically coming from my experience with 9 to 10 years of experience in software testing, and trust me, it will help you a lot. I'm going to discuss about couple of interesting things that you should know if you are jumping into the QA as a QA fresher, or even if you have experience, right? These points will be definitely helpful. So watch till the end, and I'm going to discuss about my personal favorite also in the end. All right, so let's get started. Awesome. Okay, so guys, let's start with the best advice. So first of all, this video can be very long, where I can discuss like many other points, but there are few important ones that I actually wanted to highlight first. Okay, so those are the points right now written in this mind map. Okay, all right, so let's do one thing. Let's pull up the marker. The first one is very important. I think this thing right now, even if you are a fresher or experienced people, you are missing this, which is basically thinking and test like a user. You are not testing like a user. Whenever you are doing a software testing with any kind of a project, right, you are not following what exactly the user will do. Okay, for example, if you are testing a particular feature, think about and have a mindset that, okay, what the user can do, that what are the things that user will do, those things you should test, right? So those things, please don't ignore them, because those things eventually will come up. Another thing is that make sure you read the requirements. So as a tester, it is very important you should read the requirement. You test all the combination that a user can do, and you should prepare a plan test strategy, and focus on cross browser testing, BBT, and other things. I think these are common things that a software tester should know, right? So the core crux of this point is that you should test like a user. That's the important point. Another thing is that which is I think most of the software testers are a little confused, as well as other teams also, that testing is actually it's a team effort. Okay, and QA are responsible for testing. This is very important point. I agree with that, but actually overall testing or overall quality is a team effort. So make sure you convey to all the other people also that guys, I'm testing these features. If you have anything that you would like to add, if you have your test cases, have your basically web app get tested, or unit tested, or basically UI tested, other things related to it, let your PMs as well as your stakeholders know that, okay, these are the things that you have already done, and it's a collective effort. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay, another point which is very important is I think right now people are missing it, which is following the test guidelines and document your testing. This is my personal point of view, that okay, whenever I have created a test plan, test cases, bug reports, I have documented everything, then it works very well. If I'm doing exploratory and I'm not documenting most of the things, and I'm just releasing it, and there is a bug, then everyone just question me that, okay, why this bug was missed, and why you have not shared the test plan, the test cases, and other things. So make sure you are doing this, and trust me, this is a very good advice, and everyone should implement this, that okay, please create your test plan, test cases, and bug reports. Share your reports as well as bug report or test cases with your stakeholders. This is very important. Okay, another thing is that testing, again, it's a kind of, if you say, we definitely will face the visibility issues. Visibility issues basically means that whenever there is a release, you will see that developers are getting heads up, okay, you have done a great job, PMs are getting appreciation, designers are getting appreciation, but no one is giving appreciation to tester. Trust me, it's kind of a thankless kind of a job, but make sure you highlight and give clarity whatever the work you are doing. So if you are doing a tremendous job, definitely visibility issues will be solved in the end. Okay, now another important thing, which is I think most of the testers are wrong here, is that you are not a gatekeeper of the application or any kind of a project. Please stop thinking like this. You are not a gatekeeper. It basically means don't block the things. For example, if stakeholders come that we have to release this feature within 2 weeks, don't say that, okay, I can't do the testing in 2 weeks, so that's why we can't release them. So don't be a gatekeeper on this. Let them know that, okay, this is how much I can do, how much I can do, and if you are okay with this, let me know, because I am not the gatekeeper, you are the gatekeeper. Basically, team is a gatekeeper overall. QA is not a gatekeeper in this case. Okay, And another thing is that if you are unsure, don't assume anything. If you are unsure, always ask. So this is very very important principle. As a tester, you don't have to assume anything. Don't assume that okay, in cross for example, my application will work on Firefox, will work on Safari. Don't assume that. Test it out, make sure you check it out everything, so that you are sure that whatever that you are testing is reliable and you are delivering a quality product. Okay, that's what very important. If you have any doubt, you have to ask. That's very very important as a software tester. This is the best advice I can give you right now. This is very, I think this is common sense, which is you can't do 100% testing, but you can cover most important scenarios. So those things, pay attention to this, and this is, you have to live with it. Maintain your QA respect, which basically means that add valid bugs only. Don't add invalid bugs, or basically loop in PMs or stakeholders on a bad bug report, test report, or invalid bugs or very silly bugs where I have seen QA people where they are just pinging PMs with P3 bugs, P4 bugs, which are more important, and they haven't seen the requirement. That's why they are doing it. So don't do that, because it will decrease your respect. So make sure you are adding a valid bugs, as well as you are basically testing like a user and adding the inputs as a QA. So that will basically increase your QA respect. That's the main point of this video, of this overall video also. So let's come to my personal point, I think, which you guys are waiting for most of it, right? Always keep learning. This is the best advice I can give you, right? Please, if you are a manual tester, you have to learn about the other stuff also. Learn about CI/CD. You can start with your journey with your API testing and move towards automation if that possible. If you're an automation tester, you have to increase your knowledge related to design patterns or different defined patterns like screenplay and other patterns are basically coming up, right? You have to increase you have to keep learning. Learn to say no. No basically means that if you're not able to deliver something, you have to tell them, okay, I will not able to, but I can deliver this much. You let them know. And if you think that this can't be done, say no, right? And do your work, whatever that you are supposed to do that. Okay, let your stakeholder know about the process. Don't work on silo. That I have this is very very important point, where people are working, QA especially, are working in their silo, and they are not updating with what is the report right now, how many bugs are open, how many what is the testing progress right now. So no one, I mean, they are not updating it to anyone in the team. So that's why it gives very very bad impression, right? So make sure you updating your progress to the stakeholders as well as to the team every time. You can say that in Scrum clearly, or you can basically ping them on a Slack or any messaging app. Question about the stakeholders about the design, because you are a user for them, right? So you can definitely ask PM or stakeholders about the questions. Okay, why this feature was there, what is the purpose of this, why the button is this color, why we have added this. So you can ask these questions. Peer review your developer basically means whenever you are creating your test cases, test plan or something, make sure you peer review among your testers, and you can get a help from the developer as well as PMs also. So make sure you do that. And very very important thing, I think, which is this video that I'm discussing about, which is 9 things that I wish I know before when I started as a QA. I would highly recommend all of you to watch this video. This is the link, and here I have discussed other important points about what are the best advice that you can give to the software tester. I hope you have learned something new, guys, in this video, and that's all in this video I'm going to talk about. And if you have liked this video, make sure you give a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you in the next video. This is your host Pramod.